Welcome back, Stas23 here, back again with some knife therapy, and today I have an unboxing for y'all somewhat. These two knives were purchased from White Mountain Knives, and they're probably going to be one of my exclusive dealers from now on because they get the knives out to me super fast, and if they have it, that's who I'm probably going to go with because Justin from White Mountain Knives is the first one to offer me somewhat of a discount or a good discount on some of these models that I buy from him. So give me a little help, you know, because running a YouTube channel is expensive. I don't get a lot of free knives. I buy a lot of them myself because I try to, you know, that way I can take the bias out of it if possible. And I try, even when I do get them free, I try to keep it unbiased. But we got a brand new Kizer and a brand new Petrified Fish. We'll go start with the Petrified Fish first. Put this one off to the side. And this model was a very popular one for me. I reviewed it, and now they came out with a mini version of it. So I guess you get a clean cloth, and I'm guessing, because this knife's on bearings, I'm guessing you can swap it to brass washers. So if you haven't seen my review of the Petrified Fish Beluga, definitely want to go check it out because that knife's amazing for the price point. I mean, just watch this. I mean, super smooth, comfortable. This one was in K110, which is basically a D2, and it performed outstanding. Great geometry, sliced well, and the action is just outstanding, rock solid. And then they decided to make a baby version of it, or I think they called it the mini Beluga. So here it is next to the full size. So as you can see, it's a good bit smaller. Now that's one thing about this one. It was a little bit big for me. I mean, it's not unmanageable. I carried a good bit, but I was excited to see that they were going to do a smaller version of it. I'm going to try to link right here this review, so if you want to go check this one out, you can. So let's put this off to the side. So here it is. You have that same fuller, so you can spidey flick it. Perfect size for my medium-sized hand. I get a full 4-finger grip. This one, I can see me carrying this one a whole lot. Now, one thing that's different from the full-size version that I was really excited about, like I said, the full size was K110. This one is Sandvik 14C 28N steel. As you can see right there. I plan on sharpening this one up, and I think I've tested one other of their knives in 14C. I want to sharpen this one up and test this one as well, so I can get an idea of how well they do their 14C, because like I said, that K110, that Bowler K110 Beluga, this one performed outstanding. I mean, it held up very nicely, sliced very well, and to know that now this one's in a stainless steel, I'm very excited. The action, it's got a much lighter blade, so it's going to take a little bit more shaking. The front flipping action's nice. Let's see, did they change that? Because this one, yeah, see how this one's pointy like this? This one, they rounded it over, so they listen. You know, that's very nice. You can see the difference right there. That was one of my complaints, that this was a little bit pokey, and if you slid off of here, it wasn't the most comfortable. Even though, you know, I didn't slide off of it often, but when I did, when I wasn't paying attention, slid off of it, that was not the most comfortable thing on my thumb. Now they've rounded that over, even more comfortable. Yeah, they got the nice contour G10 scales. Very, very nice action, and that'll break in. My Beluga, full-size Beluga, when I first got it, was, you know, it wasn't stiff, but it wasn't a free dropper as good as that one is. But this one, I'm excited. I can't wait. So the next one is also a small knife. Got it from, I mean, it's coming from Kizer. Now their more premium packaging, so we'll see what we got in the was it a sarcophagus? I don't know, whatever, like a coffin tomb type. And you got your cleaning cloth and materials there. And here's your pouch. Oh, nice. Look, it's come with some spare screws. That is always nice to see. Kizer did not used to offer that, but that's another company that listens really well. And now you have some spare screws just in case you strip something out, or if you take it apart and lose something, you are a-okay. So this right here is the Kizer Yorkie. Now the Kizer Yorkie, when it first dropped, was a flipper, and they've done several other iterations of this knife. And I was super excited when I saw this one. And now this one is I think it said micarta, red micarta, but this looks more like rich light, which is basically like a paper micarta. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If it's micarta, it's paper micarta, but I love how it's got those nice little milling lines. Hopefully that's coming through on the camera, but you can feel that, and it offers a good grip to it. Blade centering is perfectly centered. You get a titanium milled pocket clip. It's pretty tight, but being that this is smooth, that ought to help in the traction. Let's check out this action. Woo! Now I asked Justin to check it. Look at that. Oh man. My buddy Jared from Neves Knives was talking about how smooth this knife was, and man, he was right. I asked Justin to check it to make sure it didn't have one of those overly stiff detents, those poppy detents that they like to do here lately. And he said he wasn't sure. You know, he tried it. He said they all had pretty much the same style of detent. He called it a little bit on the harder side, but I will say, Justin, this is perfect because all you do is put your thumb on there, flip it out. Let's see if I can slow roll it. Now I can get it out without it flying too far, but it's definitely meant for the thumb flick, which is outstanding. Now, blade steel on this one is M390. Excellent, excellent, love it. God, man, the action is so nice. And one other thing, the titanium Yorkie that I had, I'd gifted that one to my buddy the Neveses, and the main reason why that one, you know, I didn't carry it as much is because it had a flipper tab, and now without that flipper tab, I can get a nice 4-finger grip and a nice compact knife. This is going to be a great backup knife right here. This is a Ray Laconico design. I think that's the first time. Usually you see R Laconico, and they got the whole name there. One thing that I do see that I don't love, and I've seen this on several knives lately, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this side, but on this side in the light, you can see, let's see, right there, you can see above the secondary bevel on the primary, you can see where they're buffing, where they buffed the edge to basically power strop it. Now it feels very, very sharp. Yeah, it's nice and sticky sharp right now. Will it hold that edge? Probably not. If I had to say, you might have some burnt steel on that edge, like right at the apex of that edge, but I can easily sharpen that out. Very excited about this one and the other little guy. Let's do a size comparison. This is the Mini Beluga. Let me see. Let me try to get them lined up as best as possible. So as you can see, the Mini Beluga is a little bit larger than the Yorkie. Here it is. Here they are next to the QSP Penguin. So the Mini is a little bit smaller than the Penguin. And of course, the Yorkie is going to be a good bit smaller than the Penguin, as you see there. So there you go. That is my two knives from White Mountain Knives. Like I said, I can't thank them enough for giving me some of a discount for knives that I will be reviewing on the channel. So I'll try to help them out as much as possible. And do yourself a favor, go check them out. If they have something you like, I would give them a shot if you hadn't ordered from them before, because they get their stuff out to you very, very fast. As soon as I order it, they must drop it in the mail, because I haven't ever had to wait, a whole long time for any of my packages. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an outstanding day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.